Hello.
Hi.
So I'm disappointed that my Pokemon didn't show up today.
Yeah, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Pokemon
sorry.
Diamond, the remake of it, did not show up did not show up.
I'm sorry,
I'm
buddy.
pretty bummed because other people has it. I'm hoping it shows up somehow today, just late.
Do you want to drink about it?
Yeah, let's drink about it. We have an Oktoberfest
In November.
in November.
Gimme.
Here you go, sir.
Gimme. Oh, is this a magnet?
Yes.
Dude, I'm allergic to magnets.
How do they work?
How do they work? I don't know, but they kill me. These aren't supposed to be on our Yingling table.
Yeah, we haven't gone to Ohio. He hasn't gone to Ohio.
I was going to go tomorrow, but my internet's coming at 8.
Yeah.
There's some another one of those Renaissance garb invasion things that I'm gonna go to do around like 4, and then my buddy Justin, he's having a birthday party, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop through there and finally return his fishnet shirt, and then I'm gonna go home and sleep because I fucking work Sunday.
Yeah. But
Yingling's so much better.
yeah. This is a specific type of beer,
Yeah,
but it's a beer.
it's a beer.
I like it. It's I mean, honestly, I do really like this beer, just not currently.
Yeah,
We're gonna drink it.
It's
I
a
can still
seasonal
drink
one.
it.
Yeah, it's a seasonal one.
Yeah. But my
Obviously
Pokemon,
it's Oktoberfest. But yeah, your Pokemon didn't show up. I'm sorry.
like, it was funny. So I totally forgot that this game was even coming out.
So did I.
I bought it fucking months ago
Yeah, I remember when you
they
said
announced it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I end up like a couple. I think this had to have been like 4 or 5 days ago. I'm sitting here and I get the random thought like I really want to play Pokemon. Like I was thinking about playing the. Oh hey, it's Edie. I was
Oh yeah, it is easy. Sorry, I had that idea and I had to.
for the audio listeners. He put a magnet on the sign on the wall. That was our bottle opener.
Yeah,
Hope it comes off.
I hope it does too.
It's gonna pull the fucking sign off the wall because those are tiny ass little nails holding that shit on there.
I'll pull it off. I promise.
But I'm like, I forgot what it was. I just kept thinking about what's the third town in Silver?
I don't remember.
The third. Whitney's the gym leader.
I'm gonna be very
milk
honest with
tank.
you. I played all of them up to Ruby and Sapphire, and then I played Sword and Shield with you and Destiny for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I've been playing Fire Red Omega a lot, which is like a modded version of Fire Red.
Yeah,
and
it's not bad.
It's fucking dope.
I like that
But
game too.
only remember Red, Blue, and Yellow.
That's fair.
Like, I remember having a lot of fun with Ruby and Sapphire, and then like, I said this joke out here before, but my brother and I were playing together. We were trading a Pokemon, and then we were like, "Our dad's in war right now." Like, yeah, it was something. So I think I blocked out those years.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, Silver came around like
Silver was fun. I liked Silver.
yeah. So I mean, Silver was my favorite because it was a combination of the first game and a second game,
Yeah,
All
which is
the
why I
other-
like Fire
yeah.
Red Omega.
and it didn't. In a way, to me, the last section also was still challenging enough that it didn't feel like it was just like, here's some extra content. Like in the other games, like the second half is like it's
It was
pretty
like nothing.
easy. It's always easy. In that game, it was somehow maybe it's just because I was younger and I couldn't think, but it was way more difficult. And I
Yeah.
just remembered it being even like because I've never really changed my strategy. I'm pretty much just an all assault kind of player. I don't
Yeah.
really use Leer. I don't use any of those like paralysis shit. I mean, I'll use like Thunderbolt to like add paralysis on.
That's how I was. Yeah, I always played purely Assault and never used the status effects and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Same.
But actually, no.
Once in a while you have to, but rarely.
There was a
why you have,
brief
like,
period of like a year, which I guess turns out to be ADHD, where I like researched everybody's weaknesses and what affected everybody the most. I did that in Pokemon and Final Fantasy, and like I don't remember how I did it in Pokemon too much, but I basically did like EV leveling without knowing what EV leveling was. So like I wasn't the best at it. But in Final Fantasy, I figured out how to get everybody's stats maxed.
Yeah.
For 7 and 8, and like 10 as well. And I spent fucking probably a year or two just maxing the characters to where like if there was fucking online battling in Pokemon, I would wreck everyone.
Yeah.
Like
I never really did the online stuff. I know that it's there, but it was never much for me. I've always just like
I did it
a
bit with Teresa back when we first started hanging out again.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair. Like, if you actually have friends that are playing all the time, like, it makes sense to be like, hey, let's fucking do whatever once in a while.
That's another reason I'm mad that I don't have a Switch. Because Animal Crossing came out, and it's kind of a little boring to me, but like everybody's playing, so I'm like, it'd be fun to play with everybody, you know, especially my Ohio friends. Like, I can't come see you, but like,
let's play this. Yeah,
let's play this game.
In a while.
And then Pokemon. I was like, I fucking love Pokemon. I can play Pokemon.
It's the sole reason I bought my Switch.
Yeah,
I bought that and obviously Breath of the Wild. Like, you have to play that. I haven't beaten it. I'm like, I want to say a quarter to halfway through, somewhere in that range.
I'm at a point now where I could go beat the game.
Yeah.
But when I was playing it, I was running around trying to 100% it.
Okay.
And like, my brother was getting a little ticked at me. He was like, I don't fucking understand this. He's like, just go beat the game. And I was like, no, dude, I'm trying to get like all powerful.
So when I go to beat the game, I just destroy it.
And then he started playing. And he started getting the same vibes. He was like, I can go fuck up these Lionels. Like, he's just running through, like, wrecking stuff. And I was like, why don't you go do the shrines? And he's like, shrines are boring. I was like, well, how about when you're not playing, I'll do the shrines on your account. And then when you're playing, you just go fight things. And then, like, we meet in the middle and we go just whoop Ganon's ass.
Yeah.
And, like, we still haven't beat Ganon because I moved out. But, dude, I made this guy fucking strong, man.
Yeah, I need to get back into that. Like I'm like in between like putting my time into more shit now, so I'm kind of like other than once we get, you know,
I'm in the same
started
boat.
Netting.
Yeah,
but
I want to get back to drawing, so I'm like, I gotta figure out like the times to do things. You know, I got D&D on Mondays. I might start going and playing Mark's campaign on the weekends. And then we've got, obviously, podcast on Tuesdays and Friday this week as well.
Yes, this is also... sorry, I know we said we would talk about Thanksgiving, but it still hasn't happened for us yet.
Yeah, it hasn't happened
because we don't want to have to film next week during Thanksgiving bullshits that's going on during the week before.
What are your plans for Thanksgiving? I know it's dumb to talk about 2 weeks after Thanksgiving. What are your plans for Thanksgiving, man?
Well, me and Melissa usually go somewhere for dinner the day before.
Mm-hmm. I usually get KFC the day before.
That's
just because I'm like, fuck it, I'm eating birds this week.
That's fair. I mean, it's also not a bad time to get KFC. But, so this time we're going to Joe Meyer in Detroit. We haven't been there, and we've like,
it's a good spot.
Yeah, like, I mean, so we've gone twice, but we've never actually eaten like full meals there, because the first time was we stayed at the GM Center for our anniversary. So we just went down for after we went out and had dinner and stuff other places, and then we came back and just went down for a cocktail. And I had an appetizer. And then the same thing basically happened. Me and Melissa did that. Okay, hold on. So this is going to be a full-on rant here. So I think I might have talked about this before, but when my phone, when me and Melissa did that secret dining in the dark thing.
Yeah, I'm still very jealous. I want to do that so bad.
It sucked. Don't.
Oh, really?
It was horrible.
Can we just do it ourselves?
Yes.
Let's make a video about it.
Yeah.
Like,
we'll do it better. Okay?
let's do it worse.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Do your story first.
Because basically, this dinner, it's supposed to be dining in the dark. All they did was, like, close off the one little, like, dining section that they have for, like, parties.
Mm.
And it fit, like, I mean, there's, like, 14 tables. It wasn't huge, but it wasn't small. But like, they don't turn the lights off at all the whole time. It's like, I mean, it's the light in an Andiamo. It was an Andiamo's.
Yeah.
So it's just
I
like
was a
that.
little iffy when you said Andiamo.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Andiamo's
that-
is nice, but it's
not
like,
good.
It's like white trash nice.
It's good if you pick exactly what you want.
Yeah.
So here was the thing: is like it was basically like you could have a meat dish or a fish dish or a vegan dish. I did meat, she did fish, and so we're sitting there. Basically, they just give us a blindfold, and it feels like it's essentially the napkin, like the silky napkins. Yeah. Like it felt like it wasn't, but it basically just felt like a longer version of it. Like it was just the decorative one. And so they tie that on our eyes, and I'm like, all right, whatever. I can basically see kind of through the whole thing, because it's like if I just move it enough, I can, it's not a real blindfold or nothing. And then appetizer comes out. Now, it was good. This was the best. Honestly, for me, the appetizer was best. So it was like just this, it was like steak tenderloins with mushrooms and just basically a steak sauce. I'm like, okay, cool starter, right? And then the main course is a steak again. It's just filet, not cooked very great, not very seasoned, and basic catering green beans and red skin potatoes.
Oh.
Like, there wasn't anything special. I looked at the plate. It's literally just like that little puck of a steak they give you that they call the filet.
Yeah.
And it's not really filet. It's like the low grade filet.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't very seasoned. Like, essentially, they basically put what looked like a garlic herb butter on top of it, but it wasn't even a lot. Like, I couldn't taste it. Like, you could taste it if you licked the top of the steak, but that was all there was. And then dessert was a cannoli. I had a cannoli. Like, that was... And then like, what was funny, too, is we got there a little early, so they were like, you can go sit inside the restaurant at the bar and have a drink, and we were like, cool. So we, like, look at the menu, they give us the drink menu that we're going to have in there to decide what we want once we get in there. But while we're sitting at the bar, we look at the bar menu. All the drinks that are on ours are on the bar menu. It's just a smaller menu. So we don't even get the full bar menu of the restaurant that we're currently at. And it was like, what the fuck are we paying for? We could have just came to Andiamo, spent less money.
Yeah, and got better food.
And got better food.
The thing with the dining in the dark, which is terrifying for me because I have that texture issue, is it's supposed to be the flavors and the textures. Like, you're not supposed to see it. And also, some places that do dining in the dark, they fuck with your sense.
Yeah.
Your sense of smell.
Yeah.
Or they just give you a stroke, like just happened to me. But like, it's supposed to be all of that.
Yeah.
So like, when you go to do the dining in the dark, like, one, you're not really supposed to know what you're getting. Like, if you get the meat option, they're supposed to cook it in a way to where you're like, I don't fucking know if this is beef. Like,
yeah. Well, that's the thing, is like, the picture they advertise on there is definitely from a restaurant that is not Andiamo. Like, it's decorated and shit. Like, they don't do that there.
No.
That's just, it's just like
Andiamo
fucking
is trash.
Yeah. It's like okay Italian food. Like,
yeah.
It's not,
honestly.
Literally, I would almost rather go to Olive Garden than I would Andiamo's.
Yeah.
Because realistically, like, you can still get, like, it's not good Italian, essentially Italian. It's good food. It's just not like authentically great Italian.
Yeah.
So I'd rather pay the lower price at an Olive Garden than I would going to an Andiamo's.
I would much rather go to Applebee's.
Yeah.
And honestly, Applebee's is fucking good.
Yeah.
I like Applebee's.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just not great.
Yeah.
But none of them are.
It's decent.
You only go to Applebee's after 9.
Yeah.
For appetizers.
Yeah. And you and I also know how to cook. So, like, no matter where we go, unless it's like a fancy place, like,
yeah.
It's honestly an excuse for us to be like,
we're not cooking.
We're not cooking tonight.
Yeah.
Like,
no. So, like, anyway, so we eat this Andiamo's and we're like, what the hell? Melissa is even not full. I forgot what she had, but it was okay, but it was like, I think like essentially her appetizer was like a shrimp on some lettuce on a plate.
Yeah.
Like it was just not impressive at all. And so she was like, I'm actually still kind of hungry. Not very, but enough.
Yeah. Go to Taco Bell
and
after.
she eats like a bird. So we just walked right over to Joe Meyer.
Yeah.
And got better cocktails there. And just like just an appetizer or two. Like she got like I think like a roll of sushi.
Okay.
So she could just have a small roll of sushi that filled her up, and then I had like a cocktail and an appetizer or whatever. And then I think I grabbed food on the way home because I grabbed McDonald's or some shit. But it was just like that. It's
not worth it.
So yeah, don't go to the dining in the dark. That's the secret dining in the dark advertised. It's fucking horrific. And if it's at Andiamo's, for sure cancel it. If it's at somewhere else,
give it a try.
Yeah, I can't say don't try it because I haven't. So
yeah,
but Andiamo's horrific experience.
Okay, that sucks because I really wanted to do the dining in the dark. Like that sounds so cool.
Yeah, to me it very much felt like because it'd be different too if they seem to have different like places they do it at. They only do it at this Andiamo.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's literally just this Andiamo's ploy to save its business because no one goes to fucking Andiamo.
Yeah. That's what I would assume.
It's not the 90s. You can't get away with selling
shitty food.
Shitty like at a higher price because it's like kind of okay better.
Dude, I hated that in high school. Like people the rich kids would be like, "Oh yeah, after the dance, we're going to Andiamo's." And I was like, ooh, okay, I'm going to Denny's, dog.
Yeah.
Like, or Chili's or
fucking National Coney Island.
My mom worked at Applebee's, so that's where me and my girlfriend went after all the dates.
Mine was always National Coney Island over there on 12 and Van Dyke.
We went to that one too. Yeah.
That was a lot of after band shows. We'd go there. We would go there after.
I'm sorry, we would go to the one on like 12 in Groesbeck or Gratiot. The one by Tower. That's the one we would go to.
That one, yeah. I've gone there a couple times. I went there with Davion quite a few times.
It's pretty all right. Yeah. I myself liked Applebee's because my mommy worked there.
Yeah.
And it would be nice. The days she did work there, like, she wouldn't be my waiter, but like, people would see me and be like, "Are you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Tammy's kid." And they're like, "Oh my God, who's this?" I'm like, "This is my girlfriend." And they're like, "What? She's beautiful." And I was like, "I know. Who'd have thunk it? That's crazy."
Yeah.
And then they give me an Oreo milkshake for free.
Yes, dude. I want a milkshake.
Dude, I had one last night.
So Melissa's been hankering for ice cream and she keeps avoiding not getting it. So I'm also been telling her we shouldn't because we shouldn't. But like,
I got some.
It's gonna have to happen. So
yeah,
I'm gonna give up at some point soon. But sorry,
it's okay.
It was like weirdly like just stuck. I'm like, what the fuck?
I've had those.
No, sorry, where I was going with that. This weekend, what are you doing? Well, you said you were going to the Ohio thing, right?
Yeah, but before that, the idea. You said we could do Dining in the Dark better. I said we could do it worse.
Yes.
We can get 2 to 4 videos out of this. You ready?
Okay.
Someone's calling me. You ready?
Yeah.
So, we do one that's better and one that's worse.
Okay.
I have 2 possible ideas. this idea is probably the one that's going to not work.
Yeah.
Where you and I cook for other people.
Okay.
Now, the thing that I mean by better and worse is one of those episodes is going to be better.
One of those is going to be
And
worse.
one of those is going to be worse. And the kicker is they don't fucking know what episode they're coming into.
You're getting hot dogs.
Yeah. Probably. But
I don't even know, but I'm just assuming we're going to find the way to do something with hot dogs.
the thing...
Here's the thing is I actually do want to make it like good. Just
Yeah, I want to make it good,
food.
but
it's
not
just
good
all
food.
trash food.
Yeah. But the other way we could do it is you and I cook for each other. Then we get 4 episodes. 1 good food, 1 bad food. If we did it to each other, I would assume the bad episode is actually bad food.
Okay.
Like, we will have to do it on a Friday and not work the next day
Good luck.
because we might be on the toilet.
I mean, good luck.
Yeah, agreed. Good luck for me as well.
I mean, to be honest with you, too, I also found out, like, today that they're talking about extending our 7-day-a-week shit into next year.
I heard that, too.
Or
Yeah.
not maybe into next year, but, like, after they might start it again in February.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we'll get a month off to just do 6 days, which is what we're basically doing now.
Yeah.
They're just literally going to keep it going. Anyways, enough of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Rob Deerdeck.
And
this
I'm-
is Chanel West Coast.
That's her name. I was going to do it, and I'm Chanel, but I was like, what's her fucking name? And I'm the other guy. Ha.
I literally don't. I only know Chanel because she was on Fantasy Factory, and I don't. I like that show was always on when we go up north to her cabin.
Yeah.
But or her aunt's cabin.
It's literally always on MTV and VH1. Always on. One of
Yeah.
the two. I don't remember. MTV. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always on there.
Rob
always.
Deerdeck's just making bank.
Always on there.
Unlike no one watching it. But like, where were we going?
I will watch it. Like, if it's on, I'm just like, Rob Deerdeck. And then Chanel laughs, and I'm like, oh no.
Why am I watching this still? Off.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
And I've noticed something with the outings I go on, like the conventions and the Renaissance fairs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At anime conventions, no matter what happens, wherever we are, whatever time of year it is, Gumball is always on Cartoon Network. And when we get back to the hotel, we could have left at 9 in the morning and come back at fucking 8 o'clock at night to refill our drinks and then go back out. Gumball is on. Then we get back at 3 a.m. Gumball is on.
Wait, is this the
From Cartoon Network, the Blue Cat.
I think so.
Every anime convention I've gone to has had Gumball.
That's weird. Do you
Yeah.
think it's for like the random furries that are there?
No, 'cause it would have to be. It would have to be Cartoon Network setting it up. That's the thing. It would have to be Cartoon Network setting it up.
They're like, there's this one convention. And there's a lot.
When we go to the Renaissance Festival, it's Gravity Falls is always on Disney.
Huh.
And it's the same thing. We could leave at, well, the fair usually opens at 10. We could leave at 10 o'clock, come back at like 7,
Always
and
on.
watch Gravity Falls while we drink until the next day. And Gravity Falls is on. Literally, when we went to Texas, we watched the whole series. Like, we started it. It was like halfway through the first season. We started it, came back, watched a few more episodes, which weirdly enough were the next episodes, and we had been gone for hours. Woke up the next day. The next episode was on. We went to the fair. The next episode was on. Like, how did we watch the series incrementally during a marathon and time ourselves up perfectly?
Because someone likes you guys.
Yeah. Shout out God.
Hey.
All right, oh, it's a Ren Fair. Shout out
Ye old
ye old guy.
father guy. Yeah.
Yahweh.
A lot. Oh
But
God.
it's always weird. But yeah, this weekend I'm doing that It's a group that gets together, and it's called a garb invasion.
Okay.
And, you just put on your Renaissance garb and
Show up somewhere.
Yeah. Going to Dragon's Landing, which is a fitting spot to do that shit at. You know, it's a dragon themed bar. You know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about my weekend after the transition.
Oh.
We made it. So this weekend,
Tell me.
me and Melissa are doing our normal. We go to Frankenmuth every year, at least once during November. We get like ornaments for people.
Nice.
Because we like doing that. But mainly we also go to Prost, which is a charcuterie cocktail wine bar.
Yeah.
That place is the bomb. But it's going to be nice to finally go because, I mean, we just haven't been able to go to a lot of things. But as much as like it is like obviously like it's just charcuterie, like we always end up getting food on the way back. The only thing that sucks now is that like I have to work Sunday, so we're gonna have to like take off after I finish work Saturday.
Yeah, it fucking blows, man. Truthfully.
Yeah.
And I feel like both of our jobs are like, oh, we're going to give them Thanksgiving off and fuck them the rest of the time because I'm going on overtime next week.
Yeah.
Which is going to suck even more because I'm still staying like an hour late, even though I'm coming in at the same time, which means next week I will be getting off around 6:30, 7 o'clock, which is fucking tits. Like the bad kind of tits. My tits. You don't want to see those tits. They're hairy. I should shave them soon, but I couldn't find my razor.
I'm a fire in my laser. Terrible.
But cheers, buddy. It is really good to see you again.
Yeah.
I have I've officially been moved out of your house for more than a week now.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's different.
There's a dumb TikTok I want to make that I told you about.
I don't.
It's to that Taylor Swift song.
Oh boy.
It's usually like about like two people, like a relationship, but not a relationship, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, I totally don't want anything serious either. And then the other one's like, yeah, me either. And then it cuts to them like crying in the shower, and they're like, please don't fall in love with someone else. And I was like, Brandon and I could do that, where it's like, yeah, dude, it's totally dope that I'm living by myself now. I'm not gonna miss you at all.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. And then I did film, I tried to film the shower part because I was like, I just want to, you know, see how this works. So you're fully clothed in the shower. And I wore the gray sweat shorts and was like,
that doesn't work.
I was like, this looks really good, but this is not TikTok appropriate.
I can only send this to people.
I was like, this is a really good thirst trap, and I didn't even mean for it to be that.
That's when you send it to your dudes for props. Yeah. Guys, I accidentally took a really good looking.
Oh, I did do another.
Guys, I took a really good looking cock shot. Tell me how great.
Honestly, the group chat we're in,
you could.
I could, yeah. I'd be like,
you really could. Like no one has, but you really actually could be like, guys.
We've done ass
I've
pics.
made it. You guys did do that.
Yeah, we could. We're still waiting on yours, motherfucker.
I know.
Yeah, it's in the podcast right now. This
I
is
have
official.
eczema on my ass.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I have a hairy ass. Why do you think mine wasn't?
Mine's
an
all
actual
crack.
ass shot?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, mine mainly is too. Mine was all thigh, dude, but it had the curvature.
Mine just looks like a nightmare crevice.
That's a sick band name. Nightmare Crevice live.
Where'd you get the band name? I looked at my asshole once and I was like, that is a nightmare.
With their opener, all thighs, all lies.
Terrible.
She had the thick thighs, but all she did was lies. It's a fucking pop punk emo band opening for a metal band.
Disappointing. Oh, God. What the fuck were we talking about?
I don't know. Sending dick pics to
sending
the group
dick
chat.
pics, yeah.
I feel like
Sending
we
dick pics
couldn't
to the
actually send
No.
like a dick pic because no one should ever.
Yeah.
Well,
Unless
I take
asked,
that back.
you shouldn't.
I've been asked before. If you're
I
asked,
haven't.
that's okay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once.
But you can do like a thirst trap type photo where it's like there's definitely dick there.
Yeah.
You know? So I think we could send that to the group chat.
Yeah.
You know? Just be like, hey, boys, can you tell me if my
single.
dick looks good?
Should I post this for the streets?
I'm sorry. That's a great quote. Oh, fuck.
Post and thirst for the streets. Oh God.
I know this episode's gonna come out. That's
the funniest shit. Is that like, it is funny that when you do have a significant other, even if you do, you're just like once in a while, you're like, if it's hanging nice, you kind of want it noticed somehow, even though it doesn't matter. They don't care. They're not looking. It's only you. You're just like, man, I look good.
dude. I love photos like that though. Like I've been called a fuckboy, which yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. I don't mean to. I need an emotional connection. I might fuck your mom though. I'm sorry. But like sometimes I'll see a picture and I'm like, damn, I look good in that. I want to post that, you know?
Yeah.
And like I'm not really looking for like female validation. Like sure, there's probably a couple people where I'm like, I hope she heart reacts this photo.
That'd be
but
cool.
you know, like I'm posting it for the boys, man. Like,
yeah, because that's the thing is like it's gonna be 90% boys hyping you up
Hell
on
yeah.
your posts, and then
Like-
a couple girls that are like, yeah,
I want the dudes,
friends.
man. Yeah, like the post I made on my story today, where I was like, "Yo, I found this outfit. Like, I missed this. Like, I don't give a fuck if a girl liked that shit. I was waiting for the boys, and you know what the boys did? They came through.
they hyped
I
you
got
up.
3 messages from the boys, and they're like, "Dude, that fit is great." You know what the girls did?
Nothing.
They heart reacted it. What does that mean?
It's so confusing in the age of
Huh?
this digital age of confusion.
Yeah. Does that mean you want the peen? Because I don't care. I kind of care a little bit.
There's
Let me
only one E on that peen.
know. It's a pen. I hate to say this, but I'm so glad I moved out. It definitely got a lot easier to record these things.
Oh my God.
We're back to dick cozies now, man. Episode 2.
Oh God, yeah, we're on. We can actually tangent. Mm-hmm. Just rails off the rails again.
We're doing rail.
No. Can you imagine? Right now, we're losing subjects. Like, I mean,
I can imagine.
it's just, yeah, it'd be really bad. Be like,
Hey, you.
guys.
You, right there. You.
Be like, just guys.
Do you taste the metal after you touch it?
Fingers globe aggressively.
Dude, that's the thing, though. I think that might be like I don't know, some weird fucking sense, but literally, it feels like metal when I touch this. Like,
That's so weird.
yeah. Do I have a superpower?
It's getting warm.
Did I ever tell you actually why I can't wear wristwatches?
Because you're electric.
Yeah, I drain the battery and then like I can just go and shock people. Like legitimately, I'll get a wristwatch and I'll do it to you.
You got the mega equivalent of a fucking superpower from fucking Family Guy, where she's like, she gets super growing nails and she just scratches people, and he's like, "Oh, that hurt," and she's like, "Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you?"
I'm like Static Shock, but lame.
Yeah, it's literally just Static Shock. Just ding, ow.
Yeah, it hurts me too.
Why did you? Yeah, this is mutually
assured
ineffective.
annoyance.
Ma.
Ma.
I have Ma. It's mutually assured annoyance factor. Moth.
Moth.
Oh God.
If you we've done this one before, but if you could have a superpower, what would it be? I know we did it last year, but we'll do it again for this year, and we'll ask again next year.
For functionality, teleport. for sake of flying
Yeah, flying would be
or
fun.
invisibility.
Yeah, invisibility would be cool. Yeah.
It'd be, I don't know, because I feel like, well, that's the thing though. Is now it's kind of like, why would I be invisible? But also, like, it'd be cool to just be like, oh, I hate that person I don't want to talk to.
Yeah.
Zip.
Oh, I didn't talk about this, and I won't talk about it on camera. But I'll talk about it after. But if somebody you don't want to see is at a bar, and you see that they notice you, and they're like, "Oh my God, Edie," and you're like, I have to be polite." Then you could just be like, "Bloop."
I lost my hearing.
Oh,
I'm deaf. I'm kidding.
I am deaf in this ear though.
You just start acting like you know sign language.
You just
They call you out. You're like, fuck. I just don't want to talk to you. And then
wait. Is that you?
I have no fucking clue.
I know a little bit. I dated a deaf girl in 5th grade.
Oh, hold on. It's when you do that, it's like yeah, I think
I
this
do
is
know,
something like that. I have no fucking clue.
Bitch, beautiful. Or beautiful bitch.
That's funny.
Yeah. I would want to be impervious to damage,
Ooh.
but just physically. That's it.
Freak out your dates just hopping in front of cars.
Yeah. You know how
Just ragdoll flying.
How great that would be if I had that and I became like a stunt actor. You
Honestly,
need somebody to
that
fall
would be
off
the
this
do
building?
it.
Bet.
That'd be the way to do it.
Yeah.
It really would be like all of a sudden, like, how do you never get hurt? Like, oh, I'm just
I don't fucking
magic.
know,
And
yeah.
then all of it. To be honest, it'd be really funny because I feel like something like a superpower like that would come with like the negative side effect of like, once you hit the age of 70, every impact hits you at once and your body just fucking implodes. It explodes of just.
Could you imagine you're doing an interview and people are like, you've been doing this for
You've timed it out.
60 something years, and you're like, yeah. Here's the thing, I'm going to reveal it to you now. I have a superpower. I can't get hurt. However, the moment I turned 69, it's all going to hit at once. And they're like,
What?
Don't you turn 69
When's your birthday?
Like-
Like, well,
right now? And then just oh, that'd be fucking great.
just fucking literally.
I feel like it would just explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like your body would implode and it like explode at such a factor, like your arm would end up taking out the guy you're interviewing and kill him.
I feel like it might implode at
Like,
such a
just-
factor. It would create like a mini black hole.
You're like, right now.
But he inherits the power. That's how it's passed on.
Whoever your hand hits.
Yeah. They get one little wound from the pinpoint of it.
That'd be interesting.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Good. Well, but then would you really just have some random fuck interviewing you? Or if you knew that, would you like
Would you
purposely like
wanna,
choose someone to pass it down to?
You would scar the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Like they just watch.
They would
their
know
mentor.
what's coming to
Yeah,
them.
they would know.
You don't know. You've never seen
Yeah.
it. You're the first.
Oh.
They get to watch what happens, and you leave them a note that says, like, I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know what happened. I never had this happen. I'm the first of the kind. Good luck.
Yeah.
And then just,
Dude, that'd be amazing.
here's the name of the guy I started working for stunt acting.
It would be so fucking chill, man.
Can you imagine? If you saw that, would your first instinct be to recommit to it? Because, like, no matter what, your body, you're probably going to die because over 60
Yeah.
years,
No matter what.
you
yeah.
are going to accumulate enough random hits to hurt. Like, if you, like, randomly, like, thump your thigh on a door,
How
it's
would,
like,
how would
ow.
you test it though? Like, what if you and I have that power right now? We don't know. Like,
Yeah.
you would have to gradually test it out. So eventually, you would go from being like, "Oh, I stubbed my toe and felt nothing," to like, "Oh, I accidentally cut my hand on a knife, and nothing happened." And then the next thing you know, you're like, "I'll run in front of that car and just see."
You just start
Yeah.
volunteering to be the guy in the car for a crash.
Yeah, like.
How you not gonna die, man?
I don't know. I'm testing it. You know, testing
the
what? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Dude,
I feel like your
so
theme
fucking
song
cool.
would have to be Highway to the Danger Zone.
Yeah.
But, like, I imagine, because you can go one of two ways. You either are fully committed to just saying, fuck it, I'm just going to make money doing shit that I can
You know I would.
or you end up being a psychopath and putting yourself in a padded room. And then when you're 69, you're just kind of like... you just get thrown off balance and you wasted 60 years in a white room to spend retirement, like, with no money because you spent it in a white room.
I would fuck with people, honestly. Like, if I went to, like, conventions and whatnot, like, if there was, like, a balcony where you could look over at people, I'd be like, hey. They just get back up and be like, you guys want to do some shots?
Start landing on the bottle.
Yeah.
It's like fucking people up. They're like, what happened? What happened? I don't know. Oh my God.
Just fuck with angry drunk people. Be like, fucking hit me. And then just,
oh no.
you want to do some shots?
But
That would be so fucking sick, man.
we should, do you have any, we should bring it to it. We should wrap this one up a little early.
Yeah.
What is, do you have any questions, sir?
That was my question, man.
Was? Okay.
Yeah. What superpower would you have?
Okay, mine
Do you want me
was
to ask
like,
another question? Where
Yes.
do you see yourself ending up in life?
dead. Ah!
Good answer.
It's
Good
always
answer.
solid. I think if no, I had one. So I was like, lately I keep listening to a bunch of random like old like 80s songs and stuff, and I was like, what? When you're having an absolutely like shitty day, like what is a song one or two songs that you know you can like put on that are gonna at least like start to turn it around, even if it's not like shitty, it's at least gonna neutralize what's going on.
Right now, Impossible Year by Panic at the Disco, which is a very sad song. But when he gets to the dream part, like I belt it out. I'm like, ha!
I did.
And then Versace on the Floor by Bruno Mars, which is
Okay.
about fucking.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I've never heard either of those songs.
Dude,
But
Impossible.
I
Year
feel
is
like I've heard
beautiful.
that one, honestly, because of the people we hang out with. I'm sure it's come on. I've just never recognized it to listen.
Oh, that and recently, because it just came out, I listened to some of the singles, but the entire Silk Sonic album from Bruno Mars and Silk Sonic and Anderson.
Oh, yeah, I heard something
It's
about
fucking
that.
so good.
I should actually listen
Bruno
to
Mars
this
is
in a while.
finally hurt. Yeah.
I should
beautiful.
actually listen to it. For me, like, it almost goes 80s. Like, September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I can't listen to that one anymore.
No?
No.
Why not?
That's around the time my grandma died.
Oh,
So when it's like, do you remember? I'm like, yeah,
I do.
I do.
To me, it's the music.
Yeah.
That Hall & Oates, fucking You Make My Dreams Come True. That one's been a huge fucking on the list there. And then randomly like Lick It Up by Kiss.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
kind of similar vibes.
it's
know?
a very underrated song.
Yeah.
To be honest, like it's the number. I think it's their number like 4 or 5 on their top 5. So it's obviously up there.
Yeah.
But it's not one most people think of. People think of Detroit Rock City, and then like I was listening to it, and it's not. It doesn't sound as sonically good as you would remember it.
Well, that's like Toto. Everyone's favorite song is Africa. The best Toto song is Hold the Line.
Yeah,
But everybody fucking loves Africa.
yeah. I love
Listen to Hold the Line.
Hold the Line. Yeah,
Superior.
they have
By
quite
far.
a few bangers.
Yeah.
Hold the Line. What's the other one? Rosanna.
Oh, Rosanna's so good.
The drummer on that song, like, pretty much almost invented the shuffle, or like really popularized that, like the drum shuffle. Because if you listen to I'm not even gonna try and mouth it because it doesn't sound good.
It goes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no one
just
gets
like that. Yeah.
it. Yeah, but it's such a it's a very when you hear the song and you know what I'm talking about, it's a shuffle pattern, and he mimicked it off of like 1 or 2 old drummers, and it's a fucking really good song.
Yeah.
But
Oh, and mine
yeah.
was self-indulgence.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Like, if I'm like sad but not that sad, like maybe somebody ticked me off, I will throw on mindless self-indulgence and just like relive my old emo days. Like,
I had a friend that was into them because he really loved that they did the extremely very quick intros.
yeah,
That was his thing, and I was like, I love a build up.
I like I don't like them as people.
I've heard they're not great,
Yeah,
but I don't know
they're
much.
not good people. They're very punk, you know. But he does some weird vocal thing.
Yeah.
I can't even redo it right now. If the song was playing, I could do it. But it's so fun to do because like you gotta like stand perfectly straight and then like you thrust and lean up and then you just stick your ass out and you're like ha ha. Like it's so fucking fun, man.
Oh, jeez. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you. We love you.
We love you.
appreciate
Thank you for listening. We are as much as we talk about it, we are working on things behind the scenes.
Many things.
We will get to it. We will talk about them when we get to the chance to, but we are very excited to do fun things and bring you fun stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting us. We love you. Have a really great week, and we will see you next Monday.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.